I've been here for a long time in Hong Kong. I'm a permanent resident. I've always been in education. I've always been a teacher. So I've been here teaching in Hong Kong since 2012.
Who's the one actively engaging with this year's policy address, showing up at almost every major social event in Hong Kong, and posting dozens of updates a day on social media? That's our man today, Ilnur.
Hi, my name is Ilnur Minakhmetov. Originally I'm from Russia, from a very beautiful city which is called Kazan, part of which is the capital city of Tatarstan. And I've been in Hong Kong since 2012. I think Hong Kong is really well positioned to be called as an international education hub, and I'm very proud that I've been teaching here for so long.
Whenever you ask Ilnur what he does, he always says, "I'm English teacher, a Russia guy teaching native level English in Hong Kong." That's a story.
So I started my teaching career once I graduated from uni, and I just spent 4 years working in Russia as a teacher. I work in different institutions, in different schools, and then I came to realization that it's important for me also to, maybe it's a good idea to travel somewhere and also teach English.
So I was thinking about why not just to travel to somewhere else outside Russia, and it's provide lots of great opportunities in terms of language immersion, and also you want to know more about other cultures, and also maybe you can want to learn some language as well. So I was thinking of Asia, somewhere in Asia, and I said Hong Kong because I've never been here before, and I thought that would be a good idea, and since then I've been here. Yeah.
Ask him about education and get ready for TED Talk.
I love my job. It's more about communication because I like my students and I always like to communicate with them. If students want to chat to me, I always spare some time, like 5-10 minutes. We can sit down, we can talk about anything that they want. Students, they always need our support because we're here not just to help them to learn something, but we're also help them to become a better version of themselves, to become good citizens here, and also help them with their future career, future planning. Oh yeah, this is something that I also decorated myself. I put up lots of visual aids for students, like visual information. For example, here you can see those are motivational quotes, like believe to achieve, always chase your words before you spit them out. Because I like collecting different flags. Just put them here, so as part of decoration in the room. Yeah.
Of course, life in Hong Kong wasn't always smooth sailing for him. The city confused him, challenged him, and even made him question himself at first.
Most of my friends, they always say, "Oh, I still wonder how you manage to live in Hong Kong." I said, "What's wrong with that?" Because it's so crowded. And you can't just walk easily here, because you go to Central, go to Wan Chai, you always, walk that way. Because in Russia, I always walk straight and no one disturbs me. So I can walk faster, but here, And another thing is people carry, because the problem is not just people walking. They're carrying something, they're speaking on the phone, or with their kids. The kids are also kind of, they don't know how to walk properly. So everything causes that sort of like stress.
Which one? I think Putonghua is your
my
native.
native is actually Cantonese.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't really engage with, interact with locals in Cantonese because I don't speak that language. If you want to go somewhere like remote areas in Hong Kong, especially talking to some elderly, they can't speak English. So basically, the only language that you can use is Cantonese. But I can't speak Cantonese, so The only thing I can do is using my body language to interact with them. I think I already have a very good a foundation for this. Like I spent most of my time teaching Hong Kong people. Yeah, you know, and all my colleagues are all Cantonese speaking. So it's always good to know what people talk about. I think that's one of the reasons why I want to learn Cantonese.
Ilnur is the kind of person who walks into an event and walks out knowing everyone. You can count on him to warm up any room. He's obsessed with showing up, snapping pics, and posting non-stop.
I think because I like all that sort of social events and also community events, because you get to know lots of people from various walks of life, and also the topic might be also interesting because I'm interested in a wide range of topics, not just in education. I'd like you to develop more, for example, maybe sustainability, it might be culture and art, it might be, fintech events, all that sort of things, yeah. Yeah, because I've always been advocating for diversity in Hong Kong. I think we need to make it more even more diverse.
Can you imagine this? Ilnur's Instagram stories, each one has over 100 words.
Because I just want to share where I go. Maybe people might find it interesting and they also want to know that there is something interesting happening in Hong Kong. And lots of people who live outside Hong Kong, they're quite curious, especially, I'm not just talking about Russians from my home country, but also anyone who is outside Hong Kong. These days, lots of things happening in social media, online. So people spend much time watching videos, reading posts and, sharing. And I also want to contribute to this if people are interested. And I'm just telling good stories about Hong Kong by posting, by sharing good things about Hong Kong, yeah. It's hard to maintain work-life balance here because I heard lots from my, expat friends, from other foreigners working here. When they arrived for the first time in Hong Kong, they thought everything is so fast, everything, and it seems like there is no time to relax at all. But I think it depends on yourself. If there are lots of interesting things to do in Hong Kong. You can go for a hike. You can join any sort of outdoor fitness activities, or there are lots of cultural events you can join. It just depends. If you know when to stop from work, you just need to stop straight away. I don't really have that much spare time, but whenever I have, I try to go out and explore what Hong Kong has to offer.
Even Ilnur needs a break from Hong Kong's hustle. When the pressure builds up, he grabs his backpack and goes. No plan, just to take it and the need to breathe.
Yeah, I like traveling a lot, yeah. I'm very spontaneous. I'm quite spontaneous when it comes to my, travel adventures. I never book anything in advance. I know lots of people, they book a year in advance, at least 6 months in advance. But I'm just a last-minute person. 2 weeks ago, I traveled to Singapore, and it's just 2 hours. It was a weekend trip. I came back on Monday morning, and all the way I came with my luggage. I traveled to school here from the airport. So I think what I like about Hong Kong, it's very convenient.
Ilnur's love for Hong Kong has even rubbed off on his friends.
He would write to newspapers to give advice about education, about Muslim. He would speak on radio immediately after the chief executive launched his policy address. I feel like he's not just living here, he is invested and participated in this community. Once I have asked him if he ever thought about leaving Hong Kong, he said never.
Yeah, I know. Of course, I know everything in Hong Kong.
Yeah, that's a very interesting concept because I feel like Hong Kong is now my home. Because even I wasn't born here, but I spent most of my time here.
Here. Thank you. Yeah.
Whenever I return to Hong Kong, this is my home. Everything is so familiar. Everything is, you know what to expect, what to do. Whenever I return back to Russia, it feels like I'm still not really a local there. Yeah, Hong Kong is my home. because it's kind of like the way how I associate with Hong Kong, not just through work, but also through community building, taking part in different community events, and knowing lots of people, because I built up lots of connections in Hong Kong. I think this is why I call Hong Kong as my home.
Nope.
And we have to take a photo together.
Yes, of course.
I'm going to invite one of the students to help us to take a photo.
And our interview have not finished yet.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
A lot of pressure when interviewing because he's not just a teacher but also a speaking examiner.
Just keep practicing.
I was even worrying about what score he might give me. Thank you very much and welcome here.
Okay.